Blackmoor Lane, a small, quiet street tucked away in the heart of England. During the day, it looks completely ordinary. But at night, the locals avoid even speaking about it. They say the lights of one particular house switch on and off by themselves. No one has ever stayed there for long. Those who try either lose their minds or are never seen again. This is the story of Emma and Daniel, a young couple who moved into that house thinking they'd found the perfect place to start a new life. But what happened to them became the darkest chapter of their lives. The very first night, as they lay in bed, footsteps echoed from upstairs. Daniel went to check the stairs, but there was no one there, only a cold draft and a locked door. Emma turned on her phone's torch and spotted something hidden in the fireplace. It was an old diary. On the very first page, one sentence was written: "Do not stay after midnight." And right then, the bedroom light flickered and went out. The next morning, Daniel checked his phone and froze. There were photos in his gallery of them sleeping, but who had taken them? The house was locked. Nobody else could have come inside. That day, an old neighbor warned them, "That house doesn't belong to you. It swallows everyone who enters." That night, as they sat in the living room, Emma looked up at the bedroom window. A shadowy figure was standing there, staring right at them. More pages in the diary revealed the truth. A family had once lived here, but they vanished without a trace. In the kitchen, they heard the faint cry of a child. Emma rushed in, but found only an old teddy bear, its fur stained with dried blood. Daniel discovered a locked door in the hallway. From behind it, they heard scratching, as if someone was trying to claw their way out. And as the clock struck midnight, black liquid began seeping from the walls. It was as if the entire house was alive. They tried to run, but no matter how far they went, the street looped back to the same front door. Emma found a photograph on a dusty shelf and froze. The photo showed her and Daniel, but the date written on the back was 1924. Slowly, Daniel's body began to change. His eyes turned pitch black. Scars appeared across his skin, the same as the family described in the diary. Daniel's voice was no longer his own. "You've always belonged to this house, Emma. Always." Emma opened the diary to the final page. It read, "The house chooses its residents, and it keeps them." Suddenly, Daniel, completely possessed, attacked her. She ran and finally forced open the locked door. Inside, she saw a sight that froze her blood. A mass grave, dozens of bodies piled on top of each other, wearing clothes from every decade, from the Victorian era to the 1970s. And then, a small child's hand reached out from the darkness and dragged her inside. Her screams echoed through the hallway, and then stopped. The narrator's voice fades. The house on Blackmoor Lane never stays empty. With each new arrival, another story begins. The next morning, an estate agent shows the house to a new couple. As they stand outside, admiring it, a figure watches from the upstairs window. It was Emma. Now, she was part of the house, forever.